Week 7, day 5, going from fit to 10%. Today, I weighed in at 68.6 kg, which was my all-time low so far for this week. So the weight now is starting to drop even more. After going back to doing 40 minutes of Stairmaster and 14k steps yesterday, I had my first meal, which was 2 eggs, I got dark chocolate and frozen blueberries, and then I went straight out afterwards to get some morning sunlight in and to get my first 8k of the day. I'm not going to lie to you, morning sunlight for me sets up my day. And whilst I was walking, I needed to do some more grocery shopping at Morrison's just to grab some sweet potatoes, banana and mushrooms. Second meal was sweet potato, stir-fry veggies, beef mince. I had that whilst I was doing some little bit of uni work. After like 90 minutes, I decided half an hour before I had my third meal, just clean off the back part of my P6000s because it was quite dirty, and I just decided to clean it up because I just didn't want to get them dirty. You know, like when you love your shoes so much, you don't want to get them dirty. Yeah, that's me with the P6000s right now. But yeah, this is how they looked like when they were dirty. Right before I was wiping the back part of the shoes. Once I wiped them, I then had my third meal, which was the same thing, just having some chicken breast instead of beef mince. Yeah, I decided to just split up the loaded sweet potato into 2 portions instead of having 1 big portion. And honestly, I feel way more energized doing it that way. But then, yeah, I headed to Jumma afterwards, and then I went back to my yard to make my pre-high carb meal, which consisted of oats, blueberries, cinnamon, crazy dates, and some honey. I then topped it up with some pink Himalayan salt. And honestly, it tastes so much nicer with pink Himalayan salt than without it. Then yeah, after I eat that, I did some meal prepping for the weekend with my overnight oats, my Greek yogurt bowl, and some loaded sweet potatoes. And once that was done, I headed out to go straight into the gym to do my 40 minutes of Stairmaster. Then got back home. Then I ended up hitting my 16k steps for the day. And the reason why I'm doing 16k instead of 14k is because it's my rest day. And I like to do more steps on my rest days than on the days when I train. Finished off the rest of my meal prepping, which was just my Greek yogurt, frozen blueberries, some dark chocolate, along with meal prepping some eggs as well for the weekend, with 2 eggs in each container. And then meal prepping was done. And then I had my last meal, which was yogurt, oats, 1 banana, 1 date, 8 grams of dark chocolate, strawberries and frozen blueberries.